Hi, good afternoon. Hello, welcome. How are you doing today? It's Monday. It's day 15 of Tap with Jemima, tapping every day in September. I still have a throat going on, excuse me. How are you doing today? How's your Monday going? How is your September going? Today we are going to be looking at, it's not me, it is them. Like so far we've been working through the internal layers, the anger, the hurt beneath the anger, these different ways of processing what we're feeling. And I had a great conversation with a wonderful friend of mine. And she said to me, you know what? It's not me. It is them. This is the situation I'm in. There's nothing I can do about it. This powerlessness. And we can go through this pattern over and over again of going into different situations and having the same things happen to us. And it's this feeling and belief, if only they were different, I would be different. And that is true. But also when you can start to change how you feel without expecting them to be different or you to be different, just kind of bring some acceptance to all of it, you can start to feel better. And that's really the point. We want you to feel better, whatever's going on around you, whoever the people are in your life. If you can't change the situation, you don't want it to eat away at you. But let's, as always, just take a breath, check in. How are you doing? How's your body feeling? Any tension, any heaviness? Bring your attention to the top of your head. Scan down through your body. Notice how you're feeling right now. Roll your shoulders a few times. Take a few breaths. I'm going to show you a slightly different technique, which helps to lift you out of any emotional state. It's called invoking the learning state. And it will quickly bring you out of any emotion. It sort of resets everything. And so if you're upset about something, or if you need to focus on something, you're about to go into a meeting, or you've got an important phone call, or you just want to become more present, this is a really quick, fast way of doing that. So I'm going to show you. First of all, you keep your feet flat on the floor, comfortable, balanced. You're going to keep your head still the entire time. You're going to roll your eyes up and sort of look through your eyebrows to a point on the ceiling as you breathe in. And as you breathe out, you're going to lower your eyes back slowly to eye level, but bringing your attention to the peripheral vision. So you're bringing your focus to the sides of you. So it's a little bit like the magic eye pictures when you sort of try and like loosen that focus. So again, rolling your eyes up as you breathe in and releasing the breath. Bring your eyes back to eye level. Bring your attention to the sides of the room, to the walls beside you. And again, breathing in, looking up, and breathing out. You might feel your body shifting already. Breathing in. Breathing out, looking down, back to eye level. Softening that focus. One more time. Breathing in, looking up. Letting go. Good. And I'm already yawning, so it's already showing you're shifting out of stress into rest and relaxation, which is where we want to be. Good. Lovely. So that you can do at any point, any time, as many times as you need to. It's a really easy one to remember. If you're at the traffic lights, if you're boiling the kettle, breathe in, let it happen. Just the more you do it, the less you need to do it. Really nice one. Okay. Let's just tap a couple of rounds as well. One hand over your heart, tapping on top of the head. Beginning of the eyebrow. Side of the eye. Under the eye. Under the nose. Good. On the chin, just tapping and breathing. Allowing the yawns to come. Collarbone. Settling into the space under the arm. Breathing easily on the thumb. First finger. Middle finger. Ring finger. Little finger. I'm going to yawn again. Side of the hand. Excuse me. We'll whiz through again. Top of the head. Beginning of the eyebrow. Outside of the eye. Under the eye. Under the nose. On the chin. Collarbone. Under the arm. Side of the rib cage. On the thumb. First finger. Middle finger. Ring finger. Little finger. Side of the hand. Hands back to your heart. Good. And now let's just bring to mind those people, situations that have not gone well, when it feels like people just don't care, don't get it, when they're rude. We've all been through these situations and places and people. Just allow that to come in for a moment and notice the emotion that comes up around that. Probably some anger, probably some frustration, some outrage, some indignation. You know, I'm thinking about road rage. People cut you up, that kind of things, like, excuse me, did you see me? Like all that kind of, just let that come in. Feel it in your body. Top of the head, repeating after me. You know, it's not me, it is them. Beginning of the eyebrow. Sometimes it is them. Side of the eye. If only other people would be more considerate. Under the eye. If only they could be different. Under the nose. It would make it a lot easier for me. On the chin. I have so much to deal with. Collarbone. Life is hard enough. Life is hard enough. Under the arm. Without people adding to the stress. On the thumb. I wish it could be different. First finger. I wish other people could be different sometimes. Middle finger. Sometimes they just don't get it. Ring finger. They're rude. Little finger. They don't consider me. Side of the hand. They stop me from doing things. Top of the head. Some people are deliberately manipulative. Beginning of the eyebrow. Some people seem to delight in other people's misery. Side of the eye. Some people seem to be obstructive for one reason or another. Under the eye. And it boils my blood. Under the nose. It's not me, it is them. On the chin. I've seen it time and time again. Collarbone. Other people can be a nightmare. Under the arm. It would be so much easier. On the thumb. If other people could be different. First finger. If they could have some consideration. Middle finger. Everybody thinks they're right. Ring finger. Right for them. Little finger. Does not mean right for me. Side of the hand. Treating people badly. Top of the head. Is not right for anybody. Beginning of the eyebrow. Some people have a power trip. Side of the eye. Some people like to control people. Under the eye. Some people like to bully people. Under the nose. And it's painful to experience. On the chin. It's painful to watch. Collarbone. It's painful to be on the receiving end. Under the arm. And I feel so powerless. On the thumb. I would like to reclaim my power. First finger. I would like to let this go. Middle finger. All this rage. Ring finger. All this wishing it could be different. Little finger. I can't change them. Side of the hand. And I can't change this situation. Top of the head. I can't change the world. Beginning of the eyebrow. I can't change human nature. Side of the eye. But I don't want to feel like this. Under the eye. I don't want to be like a paper bag in the wind. Under the nose. I wish I didn't feel so powerless. On the chin. It impacts my day. Collarbone. It impacts my mood. Under the arm. I wish I could be more relaxed. On the thumb. I wish I could be more relaxed. First finger. And less impacted by other people. Middle finger. Sometimes that's just impossible. Ring finger. People I need to deal with every day. Little finger. People that I'm attached to in some way. Side of the hand. I'm just going to feel all of this rage. Top of the head. All of this discomfort in my body. Beginning of the eyebrow. I'm just going to feel it. Side of the eye. I'm not going to try and change anything. Under the eye. I'm just noticing it right now. Under the nose. I'm just feeling it right now. On the chin. I wonder what would happen if I just felt this. Collarbone. I wonder what would happen. So now we're just going to keep, you can butterfly tap, crossing your hands over your chest. Butterfly tapping the collarbone points. Close your eyes if that feels good. And just really feel into this rage, this upset, this behavior, the impact, unfairness, disrespect. Let it boil, let it bubble, let it come up. Feel it. Tap it. We don't have to change it. We can just notice it. What happens to your body when you think about all these things that have been done to you? All these things you wish were different. Let it come up and breathe. Does it have a color? Is it like a volcano? Is it like lava? Just breathe and feel it. And if you can, just try and add to the fuel. Find all the feelings, find the situations, find the people. You might want to shout, you might want to scream. If you can, just feel the rage. Feel the unfairness. Feel the bullying. Feel all of that overpowerment. Tap, breathe. Keep tapping, keep breathing. Bending over backwards to fit in, and they still don't treat you well. I'm always the one compromising. They never take responsibility. I always have to do the cleanup. Just trying to get it right. Keep tapping and breathing. Yeah. Just pause for a moment. Scan through your body, noticing how you're feeling. You might have someone or something specific in mind. Just check in with it, how it feels now. And I'd like you to now imagine like a force field or a bubble coming in and around you. And this is like a boundary that's going to stop people's impact coming too close. You know, when our boundaries are here, when something happens, we feel it. It hits us. When your boundary is here, it's further away, has less of an impact. So if we imagine this bubble of security, of safety, of peace, you can even imagine it as music or flowers or a wall. Maybe it's made of glass. Remove things from this bubble. Things that you don't want to feel, anxiety, people. Place them outside of this protective bubble, this protective space. You can make it bigger. You can make it clearer, stronger. You can make it more muffly so you can't hear things. You can drown things out. Create this space for yourself. Does it have a color or a texture? You can become invincible within this bubble. Breathe. relax. Power up your security. So removing negative emotions, you can bring in positive ones. So bring in peace, resolution, calm, freedom. Another good way is doing the superhero pose, hands on your hips. Imagine, I'm always Wonder Woman, imagining that. You could be the Ready Brek Glow. Just borrow some of that powerful energy. So your hands on hips. Send a message to the world. I'm not putting up with it. I'm not impacted by you anymore. I choose what impacts me. I choose what I allow close to me and what I keep away from me. I have strong, clear boundaries, and I feel peaceful within myself. You can't hurt me. You can't impact me. I am me. I am safe, and all is well. Good. So really revel in that power. If you can really tune into that, power it up, make it bigger, make it brighter, make it stronger. Does it have a color, a texture? Find somewhere in your body you can store this energy. Send it back into your past, forward into your future, so every moment of your life is touched with this power. Everyone you meet can feel it flowing from you. You can access this whenever you need to. It's always there, but you can power it up. You can make it bigger and clearer. With different people, you can make it bigger. Other people make it smaller, but you decide. Good. And when you're ready, coming back into the moment, taking a few easy breaths, wiggling your fingers and toes, gently coming back and opening your eyes when you're ready. So if you need to, you can go back, redo this as many times as you need to, breathing, releasing, letting go, really allowing that energy to come in, fuel you, and then move through into that boundary. Feel that around you. Choose that. Just see how that helps. You can't do anything about them or those things. You can do something about how you feel and how you impact you. So I really hope that's been helpful. I'd love to hear your comments, what that felt like, what you could feel when you start to shift into that. Yeah, great. Thanks so much. I will see you tomorrow. We're going live at 9:30 tomorrow morning. Check. Yep, 9:30 tomorrow for more of this good stuff. So I'll see you in the morning. If not, catch up the recordings and let me know how you get on. Lots of love. Night. Bye.